How's it going, dudes? D-Nice. Satoshi, you have to get Yuka away from this guy, man. Satoshi! What? What? What happened? Where am I? Was I knocked out? Yuka! Yuka, are you there? I'm in the staff room. How the heck did I get in here? How? What? The remains of a female student are sprawled out on the ground here. Her student ID name tag is still pinned to her breast pocket. Kain Hagiwara? That's an interesting name. Cassette on the floor. Digital video camera. Kibiki research data? Strange but true stories of the occult. Chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building. It really exists. By Ko Kibiki. Give it a look. Over the course of several days, a series of incidents occurred within the town in which young children disappeared one after another. Their whereabouts were ultimately discovered through a thorough police investigation, but said findings were very much a worst-case scenario. 3 of the missing children were found dead in a concealed room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary, officially unused throughout the school's history. The 4th missing child was thankfully still alive, quaking in fear on the ground, presumably only moments away from demise when police arrived. Capping off this nightmarish scene was an adult male member of the school's teaching staff who seemed to be in a state of confusion. In his hands were a pair of bloodied scissors. 73, September 18th. The surviving elementary school student, after psychological counseling, gave official testimony fingering the scissor man as the abductor and the murderer. The staff member in question was officially charged with multiple counts of abduction and murder of minors, as well as desecration of the dead. He was quickly taken to trial, where an insanity plea spared him from prison or death, but resulted in his compulsory admittance to a mental hospital. Interestingly, the perpetrator of these crimes was none other than the school's principal's own son, who was widely renowned for his jovial personality. However, due to a mental ailment of unknown origin, he began losing his ability to speak little by little during his years teaching at Heavenly Host. Once his speech was all but gone, he began searching for alternate places of employment, which occupied him for several months prior to the crime. The results of this endeavor were not favorable, however, and most of his days were spent staggering idly through the streets. His reputation quickly degraded. Several months after his admission to his mental health, he managed to slip past the many nurses on duty and escape the premises. Immediately upon doing so, he made his way to the concealed basement room at Heavenly Host Elementary, where he took his own life by hanging. The 3 children he had killed were all Heavenly Host Elementary students, but the one girl who was rescued from the gaping maw of eternal slumber was not. Following her close call, she and her family moved to another prefecture far from the memories that no doubt would have otherwise haunted them forever. Sadly, this was only the beginning of the misfortune that would hereafter plague the school, which had already earned itself many an unsettling rumor. Over the next few years, Heavenly Host would become the stage for countless incidences of rape, molestation, and suicide. Oh gosh, I don't even know if I can keep reading this, man. This is real. This is This is ridiculous. With student registration and attendance dwindling at an alarming rate in response to these crimes, the school was eventually shut down November 18th, 1975. The 60-year-old principal at the time had become infamous as an eccentric who adorned his walls, doors, and furniture with incomprehensible graffiti. Even later, forensic analysis of the writings throughout his office could make little sense of his haphazardly scribbled enumerations. And the day after the school's closure date was finalized, this aged eccentric threw himself from its roof. He broke his neck on impact, dying instantly. As you can clearly discern, the sordid history of this school is indeed awful, but there may be more to it than merely a series of unfortunate incidents. A power greater than any of us can comprehend may be acting as puppeteer from the shadows, maintaining an actual tangible curse upon this property. And the key to it all lies with the sole survivor, the girl who bore witness to the brutal murders and mutilations of 3 children no older than she. Who is this child? The girl in the red dress, the one who got away. But she's here. My investigation into the supernatural side of this horrific massacre is only just beginning. Rest assured, I intend to make this a regular feature. I've begun gathering data for a follow-up report, so stay tuned. The next issue promises to uncover more details in this morbidly fascinating story. According to this article, 1 girl survived the murders, but if this photograph is correct, then it's the same girl in a red dress we saw earlier. Why would someone who wasn't killed here be haunting the school? Heavenly Host Bulletin: an individual unaffiliated with the school broke into the building last night and killed himself. This is the 3rd such incident. The deceased was 17-year-old single male from a neighboring prefecture. Damn it, it looks like I'm locked in. Ah! Naho, you cannot be doing crap like that, okay? To worry so much for another's well-being that it torments you to the core. It's an exquisite stigmata that afflicts the living and the dead alike. And you are? Ugh. Her eyes are so cloudy, like a dead fish. I'm the spirit of a girl who died here. Okay, I'm really not sure how to respond to that. Happiness and unhappiness are linked. Whenever one attempts to gain good fortune with little effort, there is always a risk. What are you trying to say? You and your friends have become trapped in the school because you performed the Sachiko Ever After charm and it messed up. The paper doll that we all did? How did we mess it up? One of you chanted the phrase too many times or too few. The number of participants determines the number of repetitions that must be spoken. And somebody goofed. Are you being completely serious right now? Everybody said it 9 times. Sachiko, we beg of you, 9 times. You have to say it 1 time for each person present. No more, no less, or the charm will fail. I'm pretty sure it wasn't me. I remember saying it 9 times. So, did someone else mess up? And is that why? No. No, I'm not gonna start placing blame. This isn't anyone's fault. It may have been on purpose. One of your friends probably thought the whole thing was silly and just didn't bother to count. Or maybe a misguided member of your group didn't want the fun to end and knowingly flubbed the charm in a vain attempt at prompting a do-over. No. 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 Even if it wasn't on purpose, some of your friends have a tendency not to take things very seriously, no? It's not inconceivable that they'd mess up. Naho? Well, this is a... So Naho is, acting a lot different than she did the first time I saw her. And just say, oh well, it's not like I'll ever be found out. Without even realizing that their actions would ultimately damn you all. No one's owned up to it, right? Not a single one of your friends has said to you, I screwed up, I'm so very sorry. Shut the hell up already, Naho! My apologies. I've proposed far too many likely scenarios, it seems. No, you just talk too much. Perhaps it's the nature of my job. I have long since abandoned my writings, after all. You do still have your scrap of paper doll, no? Be sure you hang on to that and hang on tight. Treat it like a memento. A memento of those who are dear to you. So sorry to cut this short, but I'm in a bit of a hurry here. I have a sister to worry about here. I seem to have gotten separated from my little sister, and there are some other people I need to find too. Got it? Such concern for your friends, and all the impulses that go with it, spurring the heart into action. It's a truly noble sentiment. That's all charms really are, you know. They represent one's regards for other people. They're like microcosms of the soul. Whether it be love or hate, all you need is a truly strong emotion to set them off. The stronger it is, the more powerful the charm. Splend man's hook. What? I'm burning up! Wait! Hold on! What are you? Frigid... What? Stop! It feels like my body's on. Stop this, please! Hookman Splend. Stop! No! We will not allow anyone to stand in our way. Those who do will suffer without mercy. Now go to the one who occupies your thoughts. Though you probably won't make it in time. What do you mean? What do you mean I won't make it in time? What is going on? No, what did you do? Continued in chapter 4. Yo, this freaking ending of Corpse Party! What is this game, man? If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And I don't know if I could take any more of this game. Peace.